Hi everyone, welcome to the first video for Boom Children's Ministries. Boom Children's Ministries is meant to help church children's ministries workers to become more effective and to become better at their children's ministry, become more engaging, to grow in the area of children's ministry. My name is Curtis King, and I've worked in children's ministry for a while now. Ever since I was a young teenager, I was serving in children's church. I worked in the bus ministry with my wife, picking up kids to go to church. My wife and I, we both started teaching in children's church together, and we started the puppet ministry at our church as well. And since then, I've become the pastor of a church here in South Carolina. I've gotten to see children's ministry from a bunch of different angles. So I love children's ministry, and I want children's ministry to grow and to thrive and to do very, very well. So the reason for this channel is that children's ministry is incredibly important. I used to serve as a youth pastor at a different church, and one of my jobs was every week I was supposed to meet with the children's Sunday school teachers. And I told them every single week, the job that you're doing is one of the most important jobs in the church. You're teaching children the Word of God. Children's ministry is incredibly important. We need it. But the problem is that we are losing our children. Statistics have shown that well over 2/3 of children, once they get to the age where they are allowed to choose whether or not to come to church anymore, they choose to stop coming to church. Now, there's a whole lot of reasons for that, and some of those reasons I'm not going to be able to necessarily address in this format. I hope to eventually. But others of those reasons I can very well address. And one of those big reasons is this. We have children's ministries that are simply trying to survive instead of thrive. Now, I have seen children's ministries across this country. I have talked to pastors. I have observed pastors and what they've had to say about their children's ministries. And although children's ministry, although we say it's incredibly important, sadly, we often treat children's ministry as an afterthought, and we don't put a lot of attention into it. And that's a problem. And let me say this from the very beginning. I know I'll say this in videos to come. If you are a children's ministry leader, if you are in charge of teaching children every week in church, whether that be Sunday morning or Sunday school or Wednesday night or whatever, don't start studying your lesson the day before you're supposed to do it. And that piece of advice right there, if you start learning your lesson, if you start working on your lesson, if you start working on your program 6 days before you actually have to teach in your program, you are doing more than 90% of other Christian than other children's church leaders out there. And that's a problem. A pastor should not be learning his sermon Saturday night. And neither should a children's ministry leader. So it's important that we engage with these children in a better way. We are losing our children. And part of the reason we're losing our children is because we do not have engaging, we do not have thriving, and we do not have life-changing children's ministries. We're content with having a little time, about an hour, where the kids have a snack time and we sing a few songs and we play a few games and then we let them go on their way. That's not children's ministry. That is babysitting. What I want to help you do is to learn to not babysit, but to engage children with the Word of God so that they can grow and that they can become Christians, and then ultimately better Christians, so that they can have an actual walk with God. So that's my desire. My desire, the desire of Boom Children's Ministries, is to help your children's ministry boom instead of fizzle. So I hope that you join me on this journey. If you are interested in becoming a part of this, I would like you to like and subscribe. Do all that stuff, because in these next few weeks we are going to be adding videos that'll help your children's ministry to grow, help your children's ministry to be effective, so that we can actually make a difference in these children's lives. Thanks for watching. I'll put another video up next week.